What's up, everybody?
Yo, 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 yo.
Look, we
What
got
up?
walked in with six comments already, dude. We were
Let's
waiting for
go.
the
Let's
night, dude.
go.
Triple B from Eureka, Michigan, is
No,
here.
Wait,
Okonos.
Okonos, yeah.
The Poconos. I heard they're beautiful in the summer. And Baba Fu is saying ye. Tico with the LFG. Triple B again, yelling out to Fu. So Tico. Triple
Trish in
B
the
again.
building.
And what is up, Trish? How are you? What's
Hi,
up,
everybody.
How you guys been?
Good, man. Good.
Hungry.
Good with you, Rob. How's everything?
It's good. I was working like up to like the last second before this came on. And I made it back. I'm hot as hell. It's like 104 degrees, but I'm here and I don't look too sweaty right now, so I think I'm doing okay. I think.
Nice. Yeah, it's only gonna get hotter, man. It's like crazy hot right now.
Yeah. What's up, P man?
It's weird. We had like a relatively mild like summer. And now that school's starting, it's like boom, let's freaking sweat these kids out.
It should be the other way around. That's the crazy
I know.
part. I remember when I was going back to school, it was like always cold.
Well, no, see, this is what I remember. I remember going to back to school shopping, and I always get that sick ass jacket, right? I get it from the mall, or whatever, and I want to wear that the first day of school. My mom's always like, "Man, you can't wear that jacket. It's gonna be hot. You're gonna be hot all day." No, I gotta wear this. This jacket's fly, dude. I gotta look good. So I go to school wearing that brand new jacket, hot as hell, and then like, damn, my mom was right.
Yep, mom's always right. 86 and raining in
the Poconos.
in Lansing. It actually, I don't know about you, Rob, but it rained here last night and the night before.
That's what it said. I didn't see any, but that's what that's what something in the news said. Trish saying it's 115. I think they got storms over there too. Oh.
Now is that like it feels like 115 because of the humidity, or
probably feels like 130 with the humidity?
That's hot.
Yeah, for real. Butler crushed that homer. That's good for Bill. Is that Billy Butler? Which Butler is that?
Yeah, was that Billy? He's due.
Oh, look at Ernie popped in.
He must be talking about Lawrence Butler.
Yeah, I think so.
First career home run?
No, the second, isn't it? No, maybe this is his first.
No, he hasn't hit one yet.
Oh, I thought he did.
Get that man that ball.
Yeah, a couple doubles already though. Well,
I am big eating toasty. I got I made a fresh pasta sauce from my garden last night, and I'm eating the leftovers right now.
Okay,
is that all the vegetables you took a picture of? I think Huddy had a bunch of. Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So the sauce we used from the garden, we used cherry tomatoes. We used basil and zucchinis, and then in the salad we had last night, we used more tomatoes, lettuce, and cucumbers from the garden.
This is for Sky Dome right here.
Sky Dome, dude. I know you guys use Celsius up there.
Yeah, they're Canadian, bro. They're like French.
I think we're the only ones that like use Fahrenheit and miles and stuff.
I thought China used Fahrenheit. I was over in China. I thought they used Fahrenheit. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
We're the only ones that
I used to drink a lot.
Use a metric system out here, right?
I use Celsius. No, their metric. We're whatever standard or whatever they call it. Their metric.
We're American, baby.
That's right. Sweet Bobble Food, what'd you get? Food, what'd you get? You're showing.
I have a lot of stuff to show off, man.
Got I went. What is that?
The Vladdy?
Oh, you got that. That's tight, dude. You happy
That's
with
a
it?
clean piece, bro.
Yeah. It will be.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I am not coming out this weekend. Are you gonna be able to have a connection on that or what?
Yeah, what's up, Triple B?
Because I got the connection on the Chelsea Grays, bro. The Chelsea Grays, boom, look at that. I got
That's
the
right.
yeah, homie. Triple B like messaged me. He's like, "Oh, you went to the game?" I'm like, "Yeah."
That's a hot commodity too.
Was it really? It was good, Manny. I see you. Yeah, that Mariachi Joe's gonna be fire, bro.
I'll trade. I have an extra. I'll trade.
Check it out though.
I went because somebody told me she's gonna be there. Look at that. That's clean. That's Westland. No, let me see the
It's
base.
Cooper's collection. Cooper's collection.
Hey, pin that last comment.
Hey, good looking bobblehead. Oh,
All right, Triple B.
Okay.
Wait, who do you got? Just Rob, or you got all of us?
Yeah. Who we talking to? Who we got?
Triple B, I saw his. Did you guys see the live of his new Bobble Cantina?
Yo, that shit is huge.
The what?
He's got.
Yeah. If you guys have not checked out Triple B's last live, that basement. Oh my god!
Oh.
I thought it was just like that small corner. I'm like, damn, it's a downgrade from the Bobble Cantina. But then it just, boom,
Bro, he's
Bro.
he's gonna be able to put in like 4 million bobbleheads. He's gonna get a bar in there. He's got a kegerator.
Yeah,
he's gonna put in there.
Yeah,
hanging jerseys. It's gonna be dope,
bro. I like how I like the fact this is like a man cave like dream where you have a door where it's like closed and you're walking down to the basement. And he was saying that he's gonna put like pictures up going down towards the basement, and then then you go in, and then it's like there's like so much you could do, bro. It's crazy.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, so like you open the door, and then he said he's gonna put like jerseys like on the wall. Then you go down the stairs, and then it's like boom, Bobble Cantina.
Well,
he had a picture of it a while back.
We'll have to have you on as soon as it's all ready to go, dude.
Yeah.
Get a tour of the new Bobble Cantina. What did you call it? Bobble Cantina Part 2?
2.0.
2.0. The deuce, baby.
I like it. That's clean, dude.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I seen the picture a while back when he had the tubs on the ground. I seen it. He took a picture of it low down by the tub, so I figured it looked pretty big. So that's tight, man.
It's huge, bro. It's like there's so much you can do down there, man. But like,
so many
did you see the
activities.
video? Did you see the video? It was like, oh, this is gonna be like a little play area for the kids. I'm like, bro, that's like basically the whole basement. And then he just turns the camera, and then boom, everything opens up. I was like, okay, that's a lot of space.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
What else you guys get into there? We got a guest.
I got a bunch of shit, bro. I have a bunch of shit. So I got this Babe Ruth, the Cooper's collection, right? This one's dope, dog. Shout out to Ralphie.
Let me see the base. You say Cooper's collection. I want to see it. Huh. I like it. It's a clean piece. Yeah.
Who made that?
Westland. Yeah, see on the very bottom it says Westland.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Is that the same as the Billy Martin?
Yeah. That same collection.
Yeah.
Is it nice? You like it a lot?
Oh, I love it, bro.
Cool. I thought those were really quality.
I love it, man. The details on the bobblehead is sick. And shout outs to Ralphie. He's the one that actually saw it online, and he sent me the connect, and he's like, yo, tap in if you want it, I was like, bro, I have to have that shit. That's just fucking sick. Then I pulled the trigger, and finally it came in on the Vladdy.
That's tight. And you're happy with that too, huh?
Oh, I'm very happy. It's a smaller piece. I wasn't expecting it to be this tiny. That's what she said.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Like it's legit. It's legit.
It's me. It's a big video of me watching it. I like it.
Yeah, it's clean,
a nice
bro.
piece, dude.
It's not too big, not too small. It's just the right size. You know what I mean?
It's perfect for Never mind.
I ended up getting this piece right here.
I don't know.
I got a bunch of stuff. I
was gonna say
it's like
shit. I was gonna say it's perfect for like the front of your shelf, but I don't know. You guys are getting weird.
I was thinking.
I thought it was after dark, bro. My bad.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
This is the 66ers mascot, Bernie mascot. This is I guess this bobblehead was given out this year, I believe. And it wasn't a bobblehead that was released. It was actually released for the kids. It was like expanded learning. It was like one of those that bobbleheads that Daryl. Yes, I guess it was like, you know, just released for the kids or whatever. It wasn't given out to everyone. I did, however, see. So when I went to go get the Pachuco bobblehead, I did see one of the season ticket holders walking out with one of these. So I guess they are gifting these to the season ticket holders. Okay. So this wasn't a stadium giveaway or anything like that, but it was like one of those like unannounced releases. So I'm pretty sure the 66ers have like a handful of these that they're giving out like to special people or whatever. So I saw it online. The guy was asking like $200 for it. I'm like, nah, I'm not, whatever. I ended up, making an offer like way below the asking price. And the guy said, yeah. So I ended up getting it. Yeah.
What's the name of that mascot?
Bernie.
Solid name, dude.
Yeah, just like your pup.
Yeah, you looked at me. He heard you.
That's right. This weekend was an amazing weekend. Let me tell you.
I agree with it. Triple B, I agree.
Mania, Fernando Valenzuela weekend, man. It was insane. Insane weekend. Overall, it was like a party. I didn't go Friday, but I saw a lot of video of people posting, them going out Saturday and Sunday. It was a big like festival for Fernando Valenzuela and commemorating his legacy, and then retiring his number and cementing him into the Dodger legend. Legends of baseball. They did a replica ring for him for his 81 World Series. It was dope.
How many of those bobbleheads were given away? Because
$40K.
So the price would come down, but some of them were like trying to sell for like $100, stuff like that. I was shocked.
I think the least. So look, it was like a hit or miss at the game where people didn't really want to let go of their bobblehead, but then a lot of people did. Were okay with trading and stuff like that. Bobbleheads 805 and F Salinas Fabian, they did really well. And yeah, the bobbleheads right now they're roughly around anywhere from $55 to $65. That's how much they're going for right now. Will they go down in price? More than likely so, but not anytime soon. I don't think, not towards the end of the year, because those people that are willing to sell the bobblehead, they want good money for it or whatnot. Maybe down the line in maybe like a year and a half to 2 years, you will see it like for $30-$40 or whatever. You might even find one for $20, but that's like way further down the line, because like a lot of his bobbleheads now, like from I want to say like several years back, you'll find them for like $25 or whatever. But there's like several ones that like are like super old school. They don't drop in price. They stay around like anywhere from $40 to $50. So it depends. It depends. You really have to keep looking, and you might find one for a relatively good price. But it's my opinion. This bobblehead is like one of the best bobbleheads this year. The Mariachi Joe, that's like top 5 for me of all Dodger SGAs. Same thing with Caleb Williams. That one was a badass bobblehead. LeBron's gonna be dope, even though like I'm not a huge fan of LeBron. I fucking despise LeBron James. but that bobblehead is gonna be dope, just for the simple fact that they're bringing the Lakers theme. A Lakers player plus with the Dodgers. They're doing a mashup with all of them, and it's like The Dodgers don't. We've been saying this. I feel like the Dodgers don't have a creative imagination, and with the Caleb Williams, with the Mariachi Joe, and the LeBron James bobblehead, and then the WBC Julio Urias, those four like it's going to be a big hit for those bobbleheads for sure.
I hate LeBron James, you know that, and I love that.
Yeah, well,
I think that bobblehead's tight.
It's dope. It's dope. Yeah. And Trish, I see you're making like a bunch of dope trades. If you end up trading for it, good for you, because like a lot of people don't want to sell for less than the average going rate for anywhere from like $45 to $65. So if you end up finding one for a good trade and you get a good deal for it, that's fucking badass.
I gotta follow Trish's methods of trading, dude. She's getting everything.
Oh, she's getting everything.
Trish, what do you get? Like 4 or 5 bobbleheads on your porch a day?
Dude, right? She got that Bert whatever the actor guy is.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds, sorry. She got that Burt Reynolds. I've wanted that one forever. I'm like, what the hell, dude? I didn't want to spend the money on it, but
yeah.
I posted one,
pretty, dude.
I posted one bobblehead for a trade and I got made fun of, and she makes trades. Crazy, dude.
You did.
I got shamed off of Facebook. Bullied.
And then I ended up getting this one right here. There's a Joe Fresh Goods bobblehead.
Who's that? What's that guy do?
He's basically a designer. And he's also a creative director from the West Side of Chicago. And he's like, he pretty much collaborated with the Sox also. It's a pretty dope bobblehead. These bobbleheads, a lot of people are trying to flip them for over $100. I've seen them on eBay for like $80 to $100. And yeah, got a good deal on this one too. This one's dope. This one's clean. There's just something like on it. What this bobblehead reminded me of, Rob, like how JP, the Money Bear, and then Joe Freshgood. I could see NorCal Nodders bobblehead like this, like with you designing a bobblehead or something.
I got you.
Like if the A's were ever to do anything, like if you ever partnered up with the A's or whatnot, like I could see something like that. That'd be dope.
Yeah, right.
I thought you were joking. Sorry, I thought that was a joke.
Hey, you want to see what my look at that, dude.
Oh, there you go.
Autograph, bro.
Nice. It's Gabriel Iglesias, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
I'm on this kick right now, dude. I paid $12 for that. I paid $15 for autograph Dontrell Willis, bro. I'm on an autograph bobblehead.
I'll give you $20 for that, bro.
You're on the little screen, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it low key, bro.
I'm an old man. I can't see you.
I know. Boom. Gabriel Iglesias signed.
Nice.
And Dontrell Willis. I'm on the autograph kick right now. I go to the cheapest autograph ones and see which ones I like.
Good for you. Bobblegraphs, yeah.
Hella cheap ones, though.
I love a good bobblegraph.
Just cheap.
And I wanted to show this one off last. I think this Kike Hernandez WBC bobblehead, man.
That's a giveaway, right?
It's so good, bro. Yeah, it's an SGA for the Red Sox. Shout outs to Carbs on this one. Carbs hooked me up, man. Like, bro, the raised letterings on Puerto Rico. Nice. Raised letterings on his last name and on number 5. Raised lettering on the base. Same thing with the hat here. This is decal, right here, decal. But this is a 10 out of 10 bobblehead, bro.
Really?
That's nice.
In my opinion, this is a 10 out of 10 bobblehead, bro.
Especially since they didn't put anything Red Sox on it.
Yeah, they didn't put anything Red Sox, bro. That's why it makes it a 10 out of 10.
See, BDA, they do different levels. You just have to pick what level quality you want.
This shit is sick, bro. And like the one thing that I'm always afraid of these bobbleheads, like when they're on one foot and they're slanted in a certain way, is like that these ankles are gonna snap.
Yeah.
But bro, like honestly, it's made with great quality, and I'm very, very happy with it, bro. I'm like super, super happy with it. Like I can't wait for the Julio Urias one to come out. I wish This was kind of like raised lettering, but this is still dope. It's a cool base, bro. And then like obviously if Kike were to sign, I'd have him sign here. Or if someone like whatever they want him to sign on the base, he'd be able to sign right here on the base, bro.
You know,
You know what I mean?
That's a good question. I saw Bum Rush's question and I saw Skydome's answer. And you guys are probably different than me, but I love raised lettering, but I prefer the what's it called? The watermark decals for like smaller logos, because I think they can get better detail that way, as long as it's applied properly. So I like the combination of the two.
I'm telling you, this bobblehead, I think if they would have done any raise like on the flag, or if they would have done a raise on like on the logo back here, it wouldn't have. They would have 100% not. They would have missed their mark on it, bro.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like it's such a clean bobblehead.
Yeah, there's some of the older A's SGAs had raised everything, and I mean it's cool, but it's also like, I don't know, like you can get the detail of something so much better.
Look, so Bumrush says decals get scratched and all right. Look, depends on what are you doing with your bobbleheads though. You know what I mean? Like are kids playing with them, or like it's like. I hear a lot of things like that, and no offense, but like if your bobblehead looks like shit, it's because you're not, displaying it well, and you're probably keeping it in the sun, or your pets or your kids are around your bobblehead and they're grabbing them. Like, that's just what it is, bro. Like, I see a lot of people like they have bobbleheads and they look crappy, bro, and people they're moving them around way too much. They're not displaying them like in a glass casing or anything like that. They're on a bookshelf collecting dust, or they're not being properly dusted, and the people are like trying to hand wash them with water and soap and shit. Like, I don't know, man.
It's probably not a good idea to dip a whole decaled bobblehead into a tub of soap water.
Yeah.
But I hear what he's saying. I think for decals, I think one of the big things is if it's not applied properly from get-go, you're gonna have trouble with it regardless.
Right.
But yeah, dude, to your point, like if you take care of it, it should be a non-issue.
Yeah.
I've had some that have come up over time though.
I'm honestly like, so depending on the WBC Julio Urias bobblehead and how it looks, and you and I were talking about this earlier, Mark. I honestly feel like if it's like a Kike Hernandez bobblehead, I'm more than likely gonna cancel all my Foco WBCs, like all my Uriases, because I can easily try to have someone like custom the bobbleheads to everything that Foco had made.
Well, what you want to custom all those Kike Hernandez is over?
No. So Julio Urias, the WBC ones, they did them in different uniforms.
Oh, I got you. You
know what I mean? And it's the same bobblehead but different uniform.
Yeah. You could have someone do that for you.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like SGAs are greater than retail. That's just that's how I started collecting, bro. I've always liked SGAs more than retail.
Dude, the bar has been raised this year, that's for sure.
100%.
I mean,
100%.
Especially like the last month and a half. There's damn, dude. There's some nice ones coming out.
Last thing I want to show you guys is this Alex Vesia baseball that Georgie ended up getting signed. Bro, like, it was so cool of him that he came out and he said hi to all the kids, and he was signing everyone's baseballs or whatever they had on them. They were like, he was signing hats, jersey or whatnot. And what's crazy is like I went to go do my thing, because when I go, it's a bobblehead night. I go and do my thing and I walk around and I go hustle. And my wife Wendy ended up going with us that day. She rarely goes. She was like calling my phone like crazy, and like my phone's always like on silent. I never have my ringer on. And then like she saw me from a distance, and then Georgie went to go grab me, and she's like, "Dad, Mom's calling you." So I go. She's like, "Dude, Joe Kelly was right here, and I was calling you so that you can come have Joe Kelly sign a base." I was like, "Oh my god, I miss Joe Kelly." But Joe Kelly literally lined up everyone and signed for every single person and took photos with everyone, bro.
Oh, dude.
And I
that
missed it.
sucks.
I was like, "Ah, damn it."
What were you doing?
I was hustling, bro.
Every day I'm hustling.
Oh,
Yeah. I was out there making
he's out there
moves, man.
dancing to I can't remember nobody's name. I can't remember what the name of that band was now.
Hey, that comment.
I can't remember shit today.
That comment that you put up from Tico about yeah,
Tired.
dude, that's exactly the thing. And this year, at least with the All-Star Bobbles on Parade, at least those came fairly quickly after the All-Star game. So to Foco's credit, that that happened, but like the whole allure of the WBC is long gone now.
Mhm.
And like, I mean, I didn't buy any of those, thankfully, but I would cancel because I could care less now. The WBC is going to mean absolutely nothing until they play it again in 3 years or 4 years, however long it is. So it's like, I don't know.
Well, today's drop was pre-order mascots that's going to come out in February. Are you going to get it in February? What the hell? I mean, that's okay, but it's terrible. I mean, come on, like
it comes out when pitchers and catchers report.
Dude, it is so terrible, man. It was awful.
And it's not it's not a bobblehead that like okay, drop it in February then.
Drop it in the beginning.
Yeah.
Drop it and ship it.
Dude,
like, why did that need to come out today?
Dude,
that's true.
Oh yeah, it's true, Daryl. It's a Valentine's Day present. I need to think about it. At least okay, but Skydome. The problem is we don't even know if we're gonna have a damn team. Well, we don't have a team, but I mean, I guess we'll have a team next year.
We might be rebranded by then.
Yeah, like Mark said earlier, we might not have Stomper by that point.
It was nice to see the A's get included though. Even though the shoes were fucking black.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand how many times you guys have to tell white cleats.
It's on purpose at this point, dude.
I think so too.
It's a troll job.
I felt like Foco has said, "Oh yeah, note taken." Like, how many times since you guys mentioned that, and still nothing,
dude.
Too bad Andy's not an A's fan. He wouldn't care.
Can you cancel a Foco? Yeah, you can cancel, Doug.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Doug.
What's up, Doug? Oh, so another thing with the weekend, I met Doug in person. That's ex Cali boy on Instagram. Doug, thanks for tapping in, bro. I met him and his wife Jill this weekend. Wait, what happened? Is Oakland F it up?
Yeah.
No, I was laughing about Andy's comment.
Oh.
I love black shoes bobbleheads. Oh my
god. That's his sub collection. Black shoe bobbleheads.
Well, tell me about Doug, dude.
No, it was just great. So like Doug used to live out here in LA and he moved over to the East Coast. And so actually I was talking to Doug, and Doug, has a man cave going on as well. And hopefully one day we're able to get him on the show so you guys can see his collection. Also, he has a bunch of Dodger stuff. His goal is to be the biggest Dodger collector out where he lives, man.
Yeah, where's he from?
I forget, bro. He's out in the East Coast. Doug, where are you from, bro? I forget, man. Denver. There it is, Denver. He's in Denver.
I thought you were gonna say like Glendale or something. I was like, oh, bro.
Rancho Cucamonga.
That's gonna be tough, Doug.
But yeah, man, it was a good weekend. I got to meet a lot of homies that I've only interacted with online. So it was fun. It was fun. This weekend was a lot of great dealing with bobbleheads. I made a dope trade with Doug also, which was cool.
That's tight.
Yeah, we traded a Fernando for one of the oily Tulsa Driller bobbleheads. So it was cool.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. It was fun. It was a lot of fun this weekend.
We have a guest tonight, but we're waiting. We're trying to get him connected. So just so you guys know. So if you guys are all waiting for Joser, he's coming. I think we're trying to get him connected. So just a little update on that.
I know his internet is a little shoddy.
Yeah.
Lawrence Butler's first career home run was deep. It was nice.
Oh, look at this.
Maybe he'll get a Tops now.
All right. Yeah, maybe Gabe. We'll talk about it. I didn't say hi to Gabe. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, you've been kind of like a guest before, but tonight we finally got our guest on. So I'm going to pop on the man of Bobbleheadmania, Joser, dude. What's up, bro?
Sir, what's going on?
Hey, we got you on, dude. I'm so happy.
Finally, I had to save up some cash. It took a while, man.
Thanks for the down payment, Joser.
Absolutely, got it. How you guys doing, man?
Chilling, man. How about brother?
Yeah, it's all good, man. I know it took a long time to get on, but we're here. Let's do this.
Yeah, man. So what? Tell us about you, dude. Like, what do you like? I don't know. I know about Bobbleheadmania, and we're gonna talk all about that. But what do you collect, man? And what are you into? I mean, what's your thing?
Everything, all kinds of teams. Even some like autographs, not that much though. Some baseballs here and there, basketballs, stuff like that. A couple photos. I feel like if I start going down that road, forget it, man. It's gonna be a disaster. So I just try to stay away as much as possible on purpose. Even though I like that stuff a lot, I really truly try to stay away. So I just stick to bobbleheads for now, man. And all kinds of teams, really.
And all kinds of sports too. It looks like you're
all
down
kinds
for
of
everything, right?
Hey, just real quick, Joser. So like we know you, bro. You know what I mean? But for all those people that don't know you, tell us about yourself, man. You know, what type of collector are you? As far as like, you know, what got you into collecting, and tell us about your Facebook group too, bro. Because like, I think not a lot of people know who you are, but know who you are. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Big Angels fan. But I wear Dodgers gear because I think it looks better. So, yeah, man. So actually, let me tell you the way I started collecting. I used to work with the guy, and he was actually collecting bobbleheads, and I used to make fun of him. I was like, man, what are you doing, bro? And he's just like, I don't know. They're just cool. They're cool to look at. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And he said, hey, why don't you come out with me one day? We'll go to I think it was like a Goodwill or something. I'm like, okay, we'll go. And I found a Mike Napoli for like $3, right? The catcher from the Angels. I'm in Southern California, like OC area, so it's really easy to find all the Angel stuff back then, and even now, really. But that's what was the easiest to find was Angel stuff. And I got that one, and I remember I'm like, I don't need this. And I think I sold it for like $15, and I went, okay. So that's what really sparked it. I went, now with this $15, I can go get a Dodgers one that I want. And that's how it started. I'm like, bro, I'm buying everything and selling everything so I can get what I want for myself, which is a lot of the Dodgers stuff. And but then after a while, it just kind of went like, well, you know what? I liked Ricky Henderson growing up, and I liked, Griffey growing up, and I liked all these guys. And next thing you know, I'm just kind of collecting everything. I went crazy with it for a little while. I went crazy for real. Oh, and the Facebook group, that one, I forget what day or when I started. I should say what year. But you know what's funny with the collecting part? Every time somebody asks me how long you've been collecting, every year I say 5 years. It's been 5 years. I don't realize how quickly it adds up. And so just the other day, I made a trade with the guy on Facebook, and I said, hey, shoot me your address. I can send you the bobblehead. And he goes, should I use the same address as before? So apparently we had spoken. I had no idea. I went through the messages and I guess I deleted them. And he goes, yeah. And I asked him about it. And he said, yeah, we traded back in 2014. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, crap, bro. I had no idea it'd been that long. So now I know how long it's been. That's how long I've been collecting.
Kind of weird that he's been hanging on to your address since 2014.
Seriously.
It was so weird. You know, and then once I actually had my own group, and before that I was helping run another group, I stopped deleting messages because that's a good way to go back and go, oh, this guy was, so-and-so, or you can go back and kind of gauge when people try to rejoin and this sort of thing. And so I don't delete them anymore, and I'm surprised actually I deleted this guy. But it was cool to know how long I've been collecting.
That's cool.
That's
So
a long time.
you have like one of the biggest Facebook Dodger group, or like the biggest group out there right now, right?
I think the second biggest.
The second biggest.
Yeah, because I don't even know if the group's still around. Addicts was like the first real group that popped up back in the day.
Yeah.
And so everyone was joining that, and then eventually people started opening their own stuff, opening up their own groups, and so that was the big one, and I think it may still be the biggest if it's still around. I'm not sure. I'm not in it, to be honest with you.
You know what I've noticed is like with your Facebook group, bro, like it's one of the groups that there's not that much drama on. There's drama. Yeah. There's drama everywhere.
Oh, man.
But there's not that much drama.
Bro,
which I like.
Oh my God, is there drama? and you know what? And I had a guy recently say, hey man, come join this group because this is where you're gonna find out like which groups are good and which groups are bad and this and that. And I was like, dude, honestly, I don't have time for that, to be honest with you, man. And he goes, you know what? He said, a few people have come to me and said you come off kind of like a dick, right? I go, bro. He's like, because you know, whatever the case may be. And I go, you know what, man? Like, you have no idea what happens behind the scenes. You have no idea how many people I've helped out. Like, how many people I've helped find bobbleheads or helped them with maybe some of my own, helped with issues, dealing with issues. There's so much drama on the back. You have no idea, man. Mm-hmm. Just trying to solve people's issues, like trading and selling and all this crap. They're gonna hit me up and go, hey, here's what's going on.
Oh, you're like the middle person then.
Yeah, you got to try to fix that issue. So there's a lot going on there, and you know what? But I love it, man. It's a good time. I enjoy that group, and I'll agree with you. There's actually less drama than I've seen in other groups. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, you facilitate? I'm sorry, Mark. I just want to say compliment you. I just want to compliment you right there on that because you do facilitate things. Like you try to make things happen, even if it's between other people or whatever, or you'll stick your neck out on your own. I compliment you on that, dude. You do a lot of stuff on your own. Is not you're not credited for, or not, you know what I mean, not praised for. You do an amazing job at that. I compliment you on that, dude.
Thank you, man. No, I appreciate that. I there's people that don't have Facebook and people that don't have Instagram, and I've got them to where they can trade and do what they got to do. Just by, and then, you know, I don't have to do any of this shit, you know, I just realize that this guy wants it and I'll hit him up and go, this guy has it, and try to get them to connect somehow, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just did it recently. I've been doing it, I mean, 2014 apparently, and so I've been doing it a long time. I helped out a lot of people. I help people set up like their PayPals and their Venmos and screenshot and like walk them through every step. Like that takes time. And all for them to go buy from someone else. It's not like they were necessarily buying for me. But you know, I'm not screenshotting and posting all this shit up. You know, it's just something that if you like to do it, you're gonna do it, and that's it. You know, if you want to help people, you're gonna help. Period.
Yeah.
So, Joser, what was your vision when you started Bobbleheadmania?
So to become the second largest group.
That's it. That's what I wanted to say.
That was it, because I knew I wasn't going to catch up to the first one, and but I knew I can get a lot of people. See, I was running another group at that time, or helping run. Basically, I was running it. This is why I went, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna do my own. And it started with Instagram followers and getting them to come over. It was a lot of work, man. It was work. Like I was, even just to get Instagram followers was a ton of work for me in the beginning, because it wasn't like it is now. There wasn't this many accounts. There's so many people collecting now, and back then, if people were collecting, they didn't have Instagram accounts.
Yeah,
it was just a few people that really had them. So it was a different dynamic then, man. To be honest with you, just a short, I don't know, 7-8 years ago feels like it was completely different than what it's like today.
Yeah, you have a lot of people in the comments, man. They're giving you a lot of kudos, dog, and they're giving you a lot of compliments.
Yeah,
I appreciate those guys, man. I try to help. I try when I can. I give out free shit. I give out free shit today on my page. I give out my own stuff when I can. I mean, I try to make the group as fun as possible, but at the same time, even here on Instagram, I try to not be on it too often. I try to keep it cool. I feel like I was talking to Bobbletalk. Finally got to meet him. It was great meeting you, by the way, at the Dodgers game. Finally got to say hello and take a picture and just hang out for a second. And I was telling him that kind of like where he is now was kind of there like 5-6 years ago. Just kind of going crazy and picking up everything and driving here and getting that. And I was all over the place, man. It was mayhem. And so I just felt like I needed to just kind of chill out a little bit. I'm still in the mix. I still collect a lot. But I'm just not going as crazy with it as I used to be. Even purchasing.
Yeah. One thing that a lot of people don't know about you, but I got right away, bro, is like your sense of humor. And I think that's why a lot of people think you're a dick and they don't know you for who you are, bro. And I think it's funny because like we've even talked about that, where people got things out of context, and they're like, "Hey, bro, you talking about me?" Like, yeah,
bro, I'll post stuff like in my story and have people messaging me asking me if I'm speaking about them specifically.
Yeah.
And no, man, like no, I'm not. I just post shit, but even if I'm posting something and it's silly, I'm just being an idiot. I'm trying to throw a message in there, People just kind of hear the other part, then they hear the other part. But I'm throwing a message in there, like whether it's, to just collect if it fits your collection or whatever it may be. I'm throwing a little message in there too,
Yeah. I think people are quick to think others are talking about them for whatever reason. I don't know, man. There's like, I don't know if it's like some type of complex that some of these people may have. But at the end of the day, like I know, when we talked, we always said that collecting it's a hobby that should always be fun. It should always like we should be able to laugh at ourselves sometimes, and what we do and the things we go through when collecting also, and not be so serious all the damn time, man.
Yeah, and I'm not on there as much, I guess. So I guess people don't really know my personality, I guess you can say. So if I say something, maybe they take it the wrong way. I don't know, but I'm not coming after anyone. I don't have time for that, bro.
It's funny is, I mean, I've never seen you before until 10 minutes ago, and but whenever I go to your page and I see the when you post the FOCO thing and then you post the link and it says order with the hand pointing, I was always like, oh, this guy must be like a big dude, like
a dick, right?
Not a dick. I always imagined you as like, I don't know, you in my mind you were like 6'7", 320, like order this bobblehead.
Oh man. If it's 6'7", that would help if I was at the stadium trying to buy bobbleheads off of people. I was gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna give these guys some good advice on how to buy, get extra bobbleheads at the game. And then I'm at the games and I'm watching guys like Fabian, who's like a super, super cool dude, super nice guy. I've seen this guy for years, bro. for years, right, at the games. Like, we've met at Clippers games, bro. We've met everywhere. I've met this guy so many times, right? And now you look at this guy and you go, he comes up to somebody and says, "Why are you laughing, bro? Why are you laughing?" He goes up to someone and says, he's like, "Hey, can I buy your bobblehead?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's free, bro. It's free." Here, take it.
I know. They can whip your ass.
Bro.
Now you got me, a fucking nerdy with the fucking glasses, and I'm walking up to people and I'm like, "Excuse me, man, can I buy?" And I can't even get the word out before they're like, "Scram, bro, come on," you know what I mean? So my new advice is this: just shave your head, get tatted up to your neck, bro, and then just walk up to people and they'll just hand it to you. That's my advice.
I see it all the time where people get like, they can't even process to think whether to sell the bobblehead or not. They're like, just take it. It's yours. It's yours.
I can take it. They're like, "Hey, here's my kids, bro. Take my kids' bobblehead. Just go, bro. It's okay. We don't need them. We don't even need them."
What's crazy is like Fabian's like that guy. He's like the nicest guy ever, man.
Fabian, I love you, bro. You know it. I'm just messing around with him. He's the coolest, bro. He's the freaking coolest. And he's legit. He's legit as hell. Like,
No.
if you're gonna buy from him or trade, whatever the case, he's legit as can be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool. But yeah, that's funny.
way
Yeah,
cool.
I know. If he wasn't standing with Fool when I first met him, I'd be like, "Dude, this guy's gonna whip my ass, bro." And I think I like looked at him wrong or something. But yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, I can't whoop nobody's ass, man. Don't even worry about that.
So do you collect retail and SGA?
Yeah, dude. You know what? I'll show you a couple pieces. Here, I got some, like, here's a couple of my favorite WWE, but it's WWF, man, no WWE.
Yeah,
So this one,
I love that piece.
That's a great piece.
I just love it, man, because I remember this as a kid, and it's been in my brain ever since. So for them to make it, it was just like I gotta have it. I gotta get it. It was a must-have.
I wish I pulled the trigger on that.
Oh, you didn't get it? You didn't get that one?
I slept on that one.
Oh yeah.
I didn't sleep on it. I thought it was too expensive, and now it's like,
in hindsight, it was a good price.
the price if you want to get it.
Yeah, that's the other reason why I'm not really buying as much. I just think it's a bit high, man. I can do it, but I can't do it. I'm like, I don't want to do it. It's just for some it's just crazy, and I'm looking, it's 100 plus, and I'm like, nah, I'm just not gonna do it, you know. And I get it. For some people, they want to collect every single one of whatever the case may be, so they feel like they have to get it.
Obligated, yeah.
I'm not on that boat no more. I'm not on that boat. I'm off of that. Yeah. But here's another one. The big heads, just big heads in general.
Yeah.
I think are amazing. Like, the details, freaking great. I mean, I just love it. And again, just to me, this is WWF. This is not WWE, man.
Now, did you get? I know Bobblefu and I both. Speaking of people that felt obligated to get them all, like, we both have all the WWF big heads.
I'm missing one.
Oh yeah, which one?
The Hollywood Hogan.
Oh,
That's the only one I'm missing, bro.
Oh, okay.
It's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Have you looked on?
They're sold out.
WWEshop.com too?
Oh, I have not. Hold on, let me look right now.
I thought I saw it there. Anyways,
Big head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Did you get the variants, or did you buy a mixture? Or I saw that one was a variant.
That one's a variant, yeah. And then I got some Dodger variants too, like Freeman and Woody else. And I wanted a bunch of the other ones, but like I said, I'm just not gonna do it, bro. Just not doing it. And actually, here I'll show you a couple that these are two that I've kept for so long. I've had them for a long time.
Oh, nice.
And the reason is because at the time they were difficult. I don't know how tough they are to get now, but back then they were tough to get. These were some of the pricier ones at that time, so once I got a hold of them, I was like, oh, this is awesome. I gotta hold on to them. And for some reason, I've just always held on to them, man. I just love these two. I love this
Those are some good pieces, bro.
Those are
that Ricky's good, bro.
It's just great,
Ricky
man.
Hold.
So good.
It's not necessarily a tough one to get your hands on, but it's expensive.
Yeah, you'll pay
it. But those are the types of bobbles that, like, I don't know. Those will never get old.
No, and then back then, it felt even pricier because they weren't as pricey, really. Like I remember buying bobbleheads for $10-15 back then, and when these came out, they were maybe close to 100 possibly at that time. So it just seemed like, oh shit, $100 for a bobblehead? Hell no, that's crazy.
I didn't know there two versions.
Wait,
I didn't know there's two versions.
Show that Willie Mays real quick, bro.
Yeah.
But Bum Rush just saying there's two versions of it.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you. My bad.
Yeah, I think there are. Wait, is there two? I think there are two actually. I think I want to say the base. I'm trying to think if the base was different or something. I don't remember.
Maybe
or maybe
one has
like
a plaque, the other one doesn't have a plaque.
Is that what it is?
What's the other version, Mystery Bum Rush?
Yeah, and say Boomerish, you need to tell us what the other
Wizard of Bum Rush.
Yeah,
this one just says
two different sponsors.
Two different sponsors, you saying?
Oh, okay. This one says plumbers and pipe fitters, local 38. So
You probably got the more rare one, Joser.
I really don't know. I really don't know, to be honest with you, bro. And here. This is one of my favorite ones. I just love this one, man.
That one's dope. With the
that's sick.
Yeah.
The general.
Get it signed.
Did the general give it out?
The general signing?
Nah, Shaq, bro.
Oh.
I want to see the general.
Damn, where's the general one? Yeah, my buddy used to work for them way back when, and he actually got one somehow, gave it to me, and I've had it. And then I got a second one somewhere in storage. I don't have all my stuff here. All my stuff is freaking in storage. I don't have the space. So I can't really have a bunch of shit here, unfortunately. But I have a few things. I have a couple Kobe's. I got a Kobe over here.
Yeah, your Kobe collection's dope, bro.
I have some Kobe's.
Collection, man.
That's sick.
Anything with the trophies, I think, are great. It's a freaking tall freaking bobblehead, man. It's just
like
nice, man.
Yeah, those are the old school Foco pieces, bro. Foco used to make them better back then.
Bro, they used to make them, just like the Dodgers did back in the day. They used to have those bigger bobbleheads, like just nice and heavy. And they're still okay, but. And this was out of 3,000.
I wonder how many they really made. If they made all
3,000.
I
don't think they made 3,000, bro, because you don't see 3,000 out there.
No, and I don't even know what year would that have been. I don't know.
The year 3000.
The year 3000. It makes sense, yeah. And then probably some of the most wanted, and most of the Kobe bobbles don't even freaking look like him. They're like the worst bobbleheads ever.
Yeah.
Which bugs me so much.
Resemblance wise, yes, but the quality is like cherry.
Quality is great on some of those old ones, man.
Yeah.
But look at what the hell is this, man?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, come on, bro. People were like, "Oh, sick, Chris Rock." I'm like, "No, it's not Chris Rock."
Oh shit.
Well, the hat is bad.
They're like, "Oh,
that one's my favorite right there, bro."
They're like Payne. I'm like, "No, it's not Payne. That's Kobe."
That does look like GP.
Yeah.
That's not the glove, bro.
Rob has one of my my sets.
I got the whole set, yeah.
And then obviously it comes with the little stand. I actually went to the games.
Did you?
And they're really, they're wanted, I think, because there were giveaways. That's the crazy part, because they hardly do any. Lakers hardly do any giveaways. Bobblehead giveaways. Oh, and I have the stubs from the days.
Oh damn!
That's
from the games.
I love that.
Yeah, man. I was like,
these are awesome, bro.
I don't even know. I don't know how I got them. I don't remember I don't remember. I can't even tell you what. This is only
Damn.
2016, bro. I don't even remember what happened yesterday, so I have no clue how I got them, if I bought them off people or what. No idea, but yeah, they go with the bobbleheads. I have
That's dope.
I have a few more sets like in storage. I think.
Damn,
I have,
bro.
I have too much crap, but I have too much crap, but nowhere near what you guys have, man. You guys' stuff, I can only dream of, man.
I think you got a whole bunch, dude. You always have trade piles out there, or raffle piles out, dude. Your raffle pile's huge.
Yeah. I gotta be honest. Like one thing that I gotta give props to you, bro, and I give credit to you and 805, because like I was like really not like against raffles at all. I was just like very shy, and I was like very like, damn, I don't know if I can pull it off. It's not my thing. Like, but I remember I had a conversation with you and 805, and then also CBL Collectibles. You guys like talked me into it, and you guys were like, dude, just go for it. And then the advice that you gave me is like, dude, do like a winner's choice, do like a bunch of different bobbleheads and stuff like that. And like, it's crazy because a lot of people, from what I've seen, not only like in Facebook groups or like even in other Instagram pages, and not to like put anyone down or whatnot, but they're very hesitant to help others out and like kind of show them the way and stuff like that. And I just gotta say, I appreciate that of you, bro, because not too many people would take the time to message others or DM others and say, hey, you could do this, you could do that, like give suggestions or whatnot. Or maybe, hey, hit up these people, or even like reshare the raffles and stuff like that to your people. You know what I mean? Like that's amazing, bro, because not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people are about that. You know what I mean? Like even like with Fabian, like me and Tony were like telling that raffle, bro, get in there, just do it. He was like, he's very, very shy, believe it or not. He's not shy to hustle, but he's very shy, like on camera. He's not a camera person. He doesn't like to like talk on camera and stuff like that. So like, I walked him through the entire process, bro. And I sat there and I showed him step by step how to do the raffles and stuff like that. And he's jumped in raffles before in the past, like on Facebook, but he's like, oh, I'm not about it because I never win. But he's supported a lot also, which has always been dope, bro. So like seeing him doing the raffle thing, I love it, and I credit you a lot as well. And I say, thank you to you, CBL 805. You guys like showed the way to a lot of us, man, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart.
Yes, sir. I see. I think when I started I've been doing raffles on Facebook for like apparently a decade now. But here on Instagram, not many people were doing bobbleheads. So I'm like, you know what? I got to jump in on that. I've seen a lot of autograph stuff, and then some of those guys would throw in some bobbles here and there. But I was like, I just got to come with full force with the bobbleheads, and and then it's funny you said once to me that that I was somewhat of like an influence, and I was like, dude, I don't freaking do anything, bro. What am I? Influence what? I don't do anything. I hardly post here and there. But I see it after a talk. Honestly, I do see it a little bit. I see it in the way that people post, the way people word some things. I'm like, okay, I kind of see it a little bit, and it's cool, man. It's awesome. I really enjoy it, and I'm glad that you actually started doing it, and that Fabian got on. Fabian needed to get on this because
he has a lot, bro. He has a lot. I went to his garage. Bro, it's a museum.
Wow, like, I bet
he has Lucky 7 Raz. That's Mania Collectibles right there, man. Bro, you know what's crazy? It's like here's the thing, like even here in LA, because there's like a lot of other people that do raffles also, but they're very, very hesitant to release information, bro. And I'll say this over and over. And and I get it. I understand it. People are in it for themselves, and they want to 100% just keep it business, which is understandable, which is great. It's cool. But at the end of the day, it's like it takes a community. You know what I mean? Like if we're able to help one another out, like because everyone can eat, bro. And the one thing that like I trip out on is like there's people that don't like to see others eat for whatever reason, dog. Like, and even on my page, I trip out. Even on your page, I've seen it. where people like will, send like messages in your comments to people. Like after you have a bobblehead, oh look, I have it too. I have it for less.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yo, what? Like, what are you doing? Like, what?
That's an old
It's
trick
cool,
right there, man.
whatever. Like, no shame. I get you, but like, damn, bro. Like,
Just message direct and do your thing, man.
yeah, bro. But like, I've seen it in your comments like a lot. I'm like, oh no, bro. Like,
Yeah. It's really good to see Fabian, like you said, maybe a little shy or whatnot. But I think honestly, like a lot of people, that's maybe one of the reasons people. I don't know, but maybe because I know a lot of guys haven't come on with you guys that I would love to see, and I don't know if that's the case. But
100%.
I could tell you, bro. I could tell you right now, I'm one of those people. Honestly, I'm not very comfortable with this. Even right now, if I'm being honest with you guys, because it's just I don't know. It's just weird to me, and I'm sure that's what it's like to others. But that's one of the reasons why I hesitated early on. I talked to Bobbletalk back in the day, and that honestly was one of the reasons. It's tough for me. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
It just I don't know why, but I just have trouble with it. And recently, I hit up a buddy of mine. I said, hey, let's do a podcast. And the next day, he texted me and he goes, hey, I bought a microphone. And I'm like, what? I'm like, no, dude. Well, I was just, just kind of kidding, kind of serious. But I was like, no, I was more kidding than anything. And then like almost a year later, we actually started one. And I just went into it because it was out of my comfort zone. Like completely out of my comfort zone, bro. So I went for it. We did it. We have like 5 episodes in.
Nice.
And each time it's hard for me. It's hard for me just before we get into it. Some people, it's easy for them. It's maybe it's natural, or they're just good at speaking to others. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I had trouble with it, and and not only that, man. You guys are all like super good looking, and nobody wants to.
Shit.
Mark is this fool's a good looking one, dog. Like, where's my camera?
I do that all the time too. I'm like,
Mark's a good looking one.
I'm not gonna argue with you, but.
What's the podcast? What's the name of your podcast?
So it's his name is Jason. So it's J&J podcast. It's under his name, which is at Jason Delgado 78. And these first few episodes, we just get into really anything. Like episode 2 is completely on Comic-Con because it just happened in San Diego. And he was there. I didn't get to go this year. But a lot of tips, because people don't even know how to get in to begin with. Like, how do you even get into Comic-Con? So we broke it all down, and just from everything, how to get a badge, how to get into like certain halls, all that good stuff. All the free shit you can do over there. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's tight.
Where
we listen to it at?
YouTube.
All right.
Okay.
Sweet. I'll check it out.
Yes, sir.
I'll go subscribe to it, bro.
Yeah. Any of you guys been to Comic-Con?
Not Comic-Con, other convention, but not that. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't been to official Comic-Con.
In San Diego, no. Okay. Yeah. Some of the bobblehead guys are starting to get in there now.
Really?
I met Mr. Royal there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this was just pre-pandemic, so like 19 or whatever it was. Yeah, 19.
5 years ago.
Yeah, and he was. I think he either posted or I don't know how, but I found him and I was like, oh crap! And I got to meet him. I said, this is who I am, and I like your bobbleheads are freaking cool. So, and then I want to say this year, Icon was there.
Oh,
yeah. Icon Heroes.
Right.
Yeah, they're there. Yeah.
So hey, they're starting to get in there a little bit, which is freaking awesome, man. There's Comic-Con is insane. There's some for freaking everybody, man. It's a great time.
Yeah, I'd love to get down to that one year, especially being so close. I think that'd be fun to go.
Yeah, because they have it in San Diego and Anaheim, right?
Yeah, the Anaheim one is WonderCon. Anaheim is great if you want to just get an idea of what it's like. It's a smaller scale. It's not as crazy. You don't get all the huge celebrities, but you still get some pretty cool people that show up, cool shows. Nothing like San Diego, but see, San Diego is crazy. There's a lot of people, a lot of waiting in lines. If you wanna go into the exhibits, though you can walk in and just walk around and look. But if you want to get into like the big movie thing where these guys are on the like where they bring out all the actors on the panels and they talk to everyone, and you get to see clips and all this stuff. Those are long lines. It's a long day for that stuff. But fun.
Are you able to get like autographs and stuff like that?
I don't know, but I know they have a lot of exclusives. Like if you look, Twitter's got all these
like the pop song.
Yeah, all these exclusives and stuff that you can get, and these things go for crazy money sometimes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Kind of going back to where you're saying like how so some of the excuses that I don't want to say excuse because I don't want to but the things that with people when they don't want to come on is like kind of like what you said is like they're not a camera person, they're not the type to want to be on camera or even like speak or be heard or anything like that, or their setup isn't complete as far as like how they would like to display it or kind of give us the show, or it's too messy. I've heard.
That was one of my
look at I got boxes everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? Like this is messy. You know what I'm saying?
I threw this thing back here just so you won't see the shit that's behind it. So I mean that's part of the reason too. I think people aren't comfortable with that.
It's okay. And like we 100% respect everyone as far as like wanting to come on or not come on. Like for the Dodger guys, it's tough, bro. It's tough, man.
And I wish they would, man. Some of these collections are freaking ridiculous. Like I said, I can only dream of that stuff. Insane, man.
I give the people that I always give props to is Ralphie, 805, Tico, Carillo, Loco, Fabian. You know what I mean?
Tico came on.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
One of my favorite guests ever.
Yeah, Tico was on here, bro.
When?
You were here.
Embarrassing.
Come on,
man, was I drunk?
Yeah, it's when you're drinking again.
This is embarrassing.
It is super embarrassing. But like
a month from now, he's gonna be like, we should have Hoser on.
I know we should have Hoser on. but those are like some of like the top Dodger guys. Lorena, you know what I mean? Lorena, she's up there too with like her correct.
She came on, showed her stuff
with her collection. Sorry, people. I'm like Joser, bro. I'm like Joser. Like, wait, we messaged back in 2014.
Yeah, exactly.
We had you on Bobbletalk?
Like it was yesterday, dude.
I'm the worst. Hey, Nico, if I get blocked, bro, don't trip. It's all good.
Right there. That right there. That's the best response ever, right there.
That is good.
And Tico's just a good guy, man.
Hold on. To my defense,
yeah?
He didn't come on YouTube. He came on Instagram. Wait,
that's what?
Oh, okay.
That's not
okay. That's a defense now.
We moved on to bigger and better things. Gosh, darn it to heck.
He broke the ice for Dodgers. Dodgers collectors.
True.
Oh man.
I gotta look back at the episode.
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember. It's been that long.
Oh man.
But I know Lorena came on for like a couple seconds and then she was out.
She came on for a long time. She was just in the dark.
Yeah, that was the problem.
I do remember that.
But she showed, the camera was like mostly on her collection.
Yeah. But like, definitely. Well, we need to have Tico back on a redemption.
But I totally get what you're saying, Hoser. I mean, like when this show started, it wasn't in my comfort zone either. I actually watched one of our first episodes a couple weeks ago, and I was like, damn, dude, I was like, I could tell that I was like a nervous wreck.
Sure.
But the more that we've done, it's funny. I was talking to my boss the other day, and he was asking me about like I guess I had a review, and my presentations at work have like improved, and he's like, what do you attribute to your presentations improving? And I'm like, this is gonna be weird, but I'm on this show called Bobbletalk, and it's true. Like you know, you get in front of a camera and you're speaking to an audience, and
Mm-hmm.
the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. So, but I mean, we, like Babafu said, like we understand where people are coming from, and take your time, but know that there's a place for you here, and the community wants to hear from you and see and see what you got, and hear your story. So hopefully all those that we've invited and those that we haven't invited, you know, when you're ready, hopefully we'd love to have you on.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it, man.
And I know Ralphie's gonna be on one day soon.
All right.
He's almost done with his stuff with his.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has a sick display that he's working on, and it's pretty badass. I've seen photos of it, and it's gonna look insane.
Crazy collection, man.
Yeah.
These LA peeps are insane when it comes to. I mean, you see it at the ball games. They're crazy for these things, man. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why I went with Bobbleheadmania. When I started collecting, I started seeing people kind of just the craze, and I went, dude, this is mayhem. It's like mania, and I went, oh shit, I gotta go with Bobbleheadmania. That's it.
Let me ask you one thing, bro. Oh, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
I was curious, how many admins? Cause I know you're like the main guy, but do you have a handful of admins helping you?
It's always just been two of us.
Wow.
And we just added a third guy that he can help out here and there. But it's always really been two for forever, actually. Yeah.
Is it with you and Kenny?
Yeah, no. So initially it was Matt. He was on here. Actually, he was on here as Wobble Noggins. Do you guys remember Wobble Noggins at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's way back. He doesn't post anymore. Marriage. I don't know, but yeah. So he kind of backed out at some point, and I added a guy named Robert, and he's great, man. He's freaking awesome, and he runs all the Raz on Wednesdays. He does those. He runs the videos. He's on it. He's really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, great job there, dude. That's tough.
Let me ask you guys all
a little bit of work.
Sorry to cut you off.
I know you're good. You're good.
Well, let me ask you a question to everybody, because now it's got me thinking.
Okay.
For especially specifically to bobbleheads, it's clearly far and away Dodger collectors are like, there's the most of them that certainly share publicly what they have, whether it be Facebook or Instagram. Mm-hmm. What other teams can you guys think of that have even close to as many of these like, super bobblehead collectors? And I don't think necessarily the sheer number per year is the reason why, but like,
is it like SGAs or like retail?
Anything. Like, I mean, I can think of like 4 or 5 prominent Cardinals collectors.
Yes, I was gonna say Cardinals.
And I can think of a handful of Red Sox.
And I know some diehard Pittsburgh fans. Like they do everything.
Okay. Yeah, that is true. I know a few Pittsburgh fans, and they collect all sports.
Yeah, but they do but down to the minute piece. I mean, they'll have. I mean, I'm not. Are you talking numbers wise? Or what are you talking about?
Just like, I mean, kind of. No, not like total number of bobbleheads. Like just
kind of everything.
The number of
like how they kind of
fans
come out at you, and I think Houston is a little bit like that. I see it on Facebook at least.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. There's a lot of those guys, and those guys are crazy with their stuff, and their prices are insane. So Houston's one of those too. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Yankees a little bit. Maybe
everybody's saying the Braves.
I don't know.
Maybe Atlanta.
You don't see a lot of Yankees out there.
Yeah, maybe Braves.
I think Blue Jays is up there because the whole damn country.
Definitely.
It's a country backing up one team, you know.
Philly, hardcore Philly guys are hardcore.
Yeah.
Phillies,
Braves, Blue Jays, Cardinals, Dodgers.
Yeah.
The weakest one to me, but it always surprises me, they always have stuff, is the Tigers. I know 0 Tiger collectors, but they get every drop. They're in every drop, and it takes a while, but they usually sell okay. Yeah. But they're in every.
That's a good point. I can't think of any like
I don't.
Tigers super collectors.
I know none.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, true.
Now we have to look for one.
Yeah.
I think Arizona's a little weak too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's I'm kind of going by like the bobblehead groups on Facebook and what they look like, and they're kind of those groups. They don't have as much activity. I wish they did. It'd be nice. I would like to see those groups be a lot more active. Would be nice. But because I like to see everything. I like to see everyone's collections, all teams. Everything.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you. I'd love to see the super collectors, or the collectors in each of those markets.
So that's why I was asking. I mean, I think it would be kind of cool to like identify, a few from each market, and whether it was to have them on the show or put some sort of a like bracket style contest together, like show us your grails or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, Dodgers fans just like I feel like I open up Instagram and like you just gotta start liking because everybody's posting.
Yeah,
it's like constant. It's overwhelming. You guys are really I'm just kidding. It's not overwhelming. I love you.
Yeah, they're really out there though. They're really out there, and like you said, maybe they're just not posting. Who knows? But they're just not as out there as the Dodgers bobble collectors. Yeah,
right.
So this kind of great question, Mark, because this leads into like what I wanted to ask you, Joser, is like with everyone in Bobbleheadmania, with the group, with the page on Facebook, not to like put anyone down or not have any favoritism or anything. Like, what's like the top 5 collectors that you know of in your group, bro? Like when you've seen their entire collection, you're like, oh shit. It could be like any team, bro. Any team.
Yeah. So and I don't know the names. I'm sorry, but there's a guy that posts Cardinal stuff. Someone asks, this is when they come out. When someone asks, can I see people's displays? Because I'd like to get some ideas. I'm just starting out. Man, it's like that's when they come out, and these guys have some crazy stuff in their homes, man. Crazy stuff. Oh, and one of those guys is the Cardinals guy, a few Dodgers guys too. But I try to make it to where I always wanted the group to be everything. My group, I know a lot of them are Dodgers guys. I have you could look and see how many people have joined from where, and what country and what cities and all that, and it's a large amount is Los Angeles. Because they're just crazy, man. They're just crazy. But I always wanted my group to be everything because I collect everything. So, but there's everything on there, man. Seriously.
When's the last time the Dodgers were mediocre or bad?
17? I don't know.
I mean, there might have been a one-off in there, but it seems like for like 12, 13, 14 straight years they've been. I just wonder what it will be like if they ever aren't as successful as they are right now on the field. I wonder if that that craze and that call it obsession for collecting will die down.
They'll just throw another Kershaw out there, like
I know,
and people will go get it.
People go crazy for Kershaw. Yeah, I agree with Doug. When Frank McCourt owned the Dodgers, there's a lot of bad moves that were being made when he was around, and then he was forced.
I mean, probably like 2014 on though. They've been.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you think they'd win a couple more in that mix. But...
Yeah, for reals. Not a lot of people give a lot of like what's crazy and what sucks is like with Dave Roberts, he's good. Shut up, Mark. I just got that. With Dave Roberts, he's like good during the regular season, and then postseason, he just like he's playing checkers. You know what I mean? Like he's not playing chess anymore. He thinks he's in the regular season, and he's not making those clutch plays like how he should be. and letting the guys actually play the game. He's like always trying to switch out pitchers way too quick, or he doesn't switch out pitchers quick enough. But yeah, I don't know. I think definitely the Dodgers. They've won the division. I don't even know how many times in a row, and I think they missed like only 1 year where they didn't win the division, but they've won like almost every year for a very long time.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is. It really is.
Doug
I
thinks
want
it's too
to
much
play-
analytics.
Can I show you one more here?
Please.
Yeah.
I have a question for you too when you get after you show.
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Go for it. I just think it's. I've never called the bobblehead gorgeous. I just think I think this one's
yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I just
That's
think
good
it's
piece.
so well done. Everything about it, the way she's holding the dress, I think is freaking awesome. It's my stupid camera, bro. I can't tell.
That's the
where I'm at.
Albuquerque one, right?
Yeah, man. And that's just, I don't know. It's just so good. The legs look amazing. The arms,
Can
the
almost see up
bones
the
on the
skirt.
chest. Yeah,
The bones,
I
they did a
don't-
really good job on the bones. I agree. The arms and legs. They look
yeah. The arms and the legs look amazing. I mean, I don't know. Mariachis, Nuevo Mexico. It's too good, man. They do some good stuff over there. They have some good bobbleheads in there. They have some great stuff.
So do you any chance you got the big Suavecito bobblehead? Fool said you might have one.
You had them.
You got any
Yeah,
extras you want to get rid of? I want the big. I need the big one.
yeah, the big one. Yeah. I don't have extras. I've been trying to hit these guys up. They just don't have them. I don't know why. The place is actually up the street from me. It's not that far from me.
Yeah,
They have 2 life-size ones in there too.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, they have 2 life-size ones. Yep. The male and the female.
For sale?
Wow.
No, they're just in the corner right there hanging out. Yeah, man.
I'll have to go in there one day.
Yeah, they're nice. I mean, that one. Which one's the one that you had right there? Which one?
Oh, this one's just this is the newer one that they still have on the website. The guy with the sombrero on. The other guy doesn't have sombrero. He has a slick back hair. It's the guy
Okay.
though.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
they're like super inexpensive for the big ones too, and I slept on that too, bro.
Yeah, I screwed up. Is it like 12-inch or like 18-inch? How big's the big one?
It's around 12, I think. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're nice, man. I like them.
I love them. I have the other two in my bathroom. The one that the guy with the slick back hair and the chick.
The chick. Yep. Yeah, no, they're great, and the bigger ones are freaking awesome, man. Yeah, they're just not. And you know what? I get these weird. You can sign up for like a text so they can hit you with it when they come in.
Yeah.
And they hit me with that text twice, and it's not true. It's just a weird text.
You raffled the bigger ones, huh? The 12-inch ones? You raffled those off?
I actually did at one point. Yeah.
I remember that.
I know.
Yeah. I did.
that.
I did raffle a couple of those. Yeah.
And then that one homegirl that used to always join your raffles. What's her name? She wins all the time.
Oh, bro, she even sent me.
Won it. I haven't seen her in a while, bro.
Maybe she needs some money. Maybe she needs to offload that and make a little cash.
She just sent me this one day randomly,
Oh, nice.
and she was like, "It's one of those what do you call them?
Koozies?
No, those like the candle fucking shits. What do you call
Oh, the melt thing. Yeah. My wife
yeah. And she was just like appreciative that her collection got started because of me, and I was like, I mean,
cool.
You paid for that.
Yeah, you won all the raffles.
You won all that stuff, but she has a ton of bobbleheads now, and I think she got what she needed, and she's good now. She hasn't been jumping in, so other people get a chance to win now.
Yeah, I remember I think I won one raffle against you. I mean, against her, and I jumped in, and I'm like, oh shit, she's in the raffle. I'm gonna lose. I'm like, fuck. And I ended up winning. I'm like, let's go. I was so happy. Because every time I saw her name, I'm like, I'm not joining.
No. She would take like half the spots, It's like she has the best chance of winning at that point.
Yeah. She was winning all the time.
Yeah. She was cool. She was cool too. Yeah,
a couple questions there. Like people want to know, like, what's your favorite bobblehead overall, or favorite bobblehead in your collection?
Can't even tell you. I don't know.
Right.
I have no idea. I have so many, and I love so many of them. Um, I have a bunch of favorites. All these are my favorites. I just like too many of them. I really don't have a favorite, to be honest with you. I'll tell you the one that I'll tell you one that's close to my heart, and that's the Salt Lake City Bees trout.
Oh yeah.
And the only reason why is because it was so damn hard to get. Again, at that time when I was trying to get the other two, the Henderson and the Mays, it was just so expensive, and it just at the time it seemed like unreal. Like,
Impossible.
why are they charging this much for ball? It didn't make sense to me, and it was early on, so I didn't get it. So when I finally got one, I was like, that took a long time, and it felt, that's part of the deal is the hunt.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the whole thing with this whole mess, man. It's the hunt. And once you get it, it's like that feeling is insane. It's just a good feeling.
You know what's crazy is like not a lot of people. I feel like that right there, what you just said, is like dying out.
Oh, absolutely. I 100% agree.
And it's sad. It's super sad, man. Like Mark and I were talking about this earlier too. Like, kind of like what you did. Some people don't have Instagram, some people don't have Facebook. So you're like that intermediate person. You're connecting people together without connecting people together. It's like myself and 805 the other day. We're talking about certain bobbleheads, Foco stuff, and like I'm messaging someone price and all that stuff, and I'm trying to get a good deal for certain bobbleheads that he doesn't have, but it's not going to me, it's going to him, or it's going to like another friend, or going to another friend, and like I'm not like upcharging or even charging at all. It's like you're getting it for whatever this person said. It's like we're trying to help each other out, and then like really looking for bobbleheads. People are not out there really hunting anymore, man. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy to me to like how it's just like the art of like really trying to find that rare piece is dying out quickly, man.
Can I jump in on that when you said the art? So I'll tell you one of the ways that I was a dick to people. So maybe that's why this guy said it. When I started my Instagram page and there wasn't that many guys, like to get to 1,000 was crazy. It was just like, to get there was tough. And so the way I was doing it was from getting people over on Facebook to come over to Instagram. And then, and I was looking for like basically the hashtag bobblehead. So if you want to grow, I would go to the hashtag bobblehead and then just start liking everyone's pictures so they can look at you and go, who's this guy that like my stuff? Then they go look at your stuff and then you get followers. That's how I used to do it. And I had people over the years message me and go, hey man, can you put me out there and this and that? And I'm like, okay, let me check. Go over there. It's like 3 photos in 2 months. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. And if I'm a dick, then I'm a dick. But I'm like, I worked hard for that shit. Like, it took me a lot of time. You know how many times I had to fight with the girl? being on Instagram, trying to get followers and all this stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just not doing that. I'm sorry, bro. But you posted 3 pictures in 3 months and you have 6 followers. Like, I'm not putting you out there. I'm just not doing it. You gotta work a little bit for it. Then we'll talk. There's a song, a hip hop song. I forget the guy. I think it was Blueprint. But he also does beats. And in the song, he says something along the lines of people coming up to him saying, show me where to get all the equipment. Show me how to use it. Show me how to come up with beats so that I can. And he's like, if I show you all this stuff, you missed out on so much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you missed out on the whole part of the whole process that gets you to where I'm at.
Yeah.
And that's the feeling. And I'm like, I don't know. It's just, I just couldn't do it. And it was probably a dick move. But
people want to take the shortcut, bro. That's what it is. You know what's interesting is like that type of like mentality and culture. I see it a lot on the internet, and I see it like on Twitch, on streaming.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people want to take like the easy way to get somewhere, and they don't want to be consistent about things and stay on that grind, and they want that instant fame. It's like that's not how it works. Like when I started the whole like streaming thing, I was like hooked. I was like in it, like it consumed me. It took over, and the results were there. Once I stopped, done. Same thing happened with the Bobblefood page. It's like consistency is key, bro.
Yeah,
like 100% consistency is key. posting and talking to people and trying to, stay, I for lack of better term, stay relative. It's like it's crazy how,
Yeah.
Like my thing, is like I'm trying to build a connection with the community. That's like my biggest thing, bro. Is building that, that connection with people. And that's what others don't understand, bro. Like for them, it's like they think it's like, okay, because I spoke with you, now I'm in, and then like it's gonna come naturally to me. It's like, no, that's not how it works. It's like consistency is hella key. And like how you said, Joseph, is like you got to work for it, man.
You got to work for it a little bit. I don't mind. I post people stuff and I'll, like you said earlier, and then just throw them on my stories. Or if they have a cool bobblehead that I like, I'll put it in my stories. I'll do that. But if I don't, if I see that, like those few guys back in the day that didn't really seem like they were into it, I'm like, I'm just not doing it. I don't know. I like, again, if it was a dick move, it was a dick move. But I'm like, I'm not doing it, man. Show me that you're interested in this, because I'm not just doing it just because. Like, I freaking love this stuff. I get a rush from going to the game and having it handed to me. As dumb as that may sound, there's a rush in that. Just leading up to the day or the drive over there. All that is fun to me. I'm not as crazy with it as I used to be. I used to go to all the Dodger games all the time. I don't go as much anymore. But that rush is still there, and the passion is still there. It's just I just channeled it a little different now.
Here's the crazy thing. We're all one and the same. We're not any different from anyone else.
Exactly.
That's like the crazy part. It's like a lot of people don't understand. It's like we eat, sleep, ship, like just like everyone else. We're not any different, It's like if like I Rob, like the stuff that you have, like I admire your collection and like everything that you've done, like with your stuff. Same thing with you, Mark, and me going on that tour in your house, bro. I'm like that's like madness. It's crazy. The years in time and that you put into your collection, and like same thing with you, Joser, and everything that you've done since 2014 till like today, bro.
It's
like,
all time. It's all time you put into it and love you put into that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Some people maybe look at you crazy. I really don't care. I mean, that shit don't matter to me. A quick story. There was this there's this guy. And I forget what app there was back in the day that I hit this guy up on. But he said, yeah, meet me out in Buena Park over by what's that park out there? Anyway, out in Buena Park and Knott's Berry Farm. And so he said, meet me across the street, and I go and meet up with them. Totally unexpected, bro, right? This guy gets out of a straight out G ride. This guy is decked, bro. Fucking tattoos all over the place. Completely unexpected. And it was just funny because he's like, man, I've been slinging these things out the back of my trunk for fucking 2 years and blah, blah, blah. And it was cool to see, because it just shows that it's like everyone, man. Everyone loves this stuff. All kinds of people love this stuff. Doesn't matter who it is. And I just love seeing that day. It was so unexpected. It was great, man.
That's badass.
It's probably related to Fabian.
Maybe. Oh, man. Listen, real quick. I gotta do this real quick. Those guys that message you, bro, is so freaking annoying. Those that ghost, y'all are annoying, bro. I don't care who you are. If you ghost, you're annoying, bro. Like, I'm taking time out of my I have a job. This isn't my job. I have a job. And I'm taking time to message you back or go look for the item that you're asking for. I got shit everywhere. You can't see. I have shit everywhere. I have to go through stuff to find what you need. And I go, here you go. What's up? And you just,
oh, wow.
2 or 3 months, nothing. And then 3 months later, you see me get a Mookie. Now you want a Mookie? Nah, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it with these people, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm being a dick. You know what? You know what I realized so far? I'm a dick. That's what I'm realizing.
So look, I got a handful, not more than a handful. I got a lot of messages for the Fernando Valenzuela bobbleheads, right? A lot, bro. I can't even tell you how many messages I got. Same thing with 805 and same thing with Fabian. They got hella messages. I told people my price. That's it. They go shop around. Cool, shop around, do your thing. You know, like you have your way of you doing it. But then I had a lot of people always saying, "All right, cool, secure it for me. I'll send you the funds tonight." Nah, sorry, that's not how it works. Like they're like, "Oh well, I won't have the funds until tonight." I'm like, you know what? I'll do the solid. Send it to me at this time.
I've done that. Yep.
And then nope.
Wow.
None of them came through, bro.
Wow.
But it's cool. Like I'm okay though. Like the bobblehead sold, bro. You know, like I'm not tripping. But it's like
exactly.
I'm there with you, bro. I'm there. I get this way too many times. Like, so tomorrow there's another guy that we made, you know, a couple of little transaction deals, and he's like, I can't, pay you until such and such day. I said, cool, I'll wait for you, bro. Like, it ain't no thing, you know what I mean? But like, I'm there with you, bro. I was like, we get ghosted a lot, and it's like one thing that's something that a lot of people don't see. It's like the behind the scenes type things where. Yeah, a lot of these transactions don't follow through, man. A lot of people they like to ghost people, bro, and it's not cool.
Yeah, I think I just get annoyed because I've been doing it for a long time and it's been happening for so long. It's just like, man, not again, you know. But the other one that's annoying to me, I'm just gonna go on some rants. Is like I'll post something on like on story. I'm just kind of showing it off or whatever, and there's a random guy will hit me up and just. Never spoken to him, doesn't even follow me sometimes, and they go, how much?
Oh my god, dude.
And I go, bro, I didn't know I was selling. I mean, I don't understand that.
People think they are.
I don't get that, man.
Dude, and that's like my biggest pet peeve too.
Yeah, that's a huge pet peeve. And most of the time I actually go, good morning, how's your day going? That's how I respond. Most of them get it. Some say, oh, you know what? Sorry, where are my manners? How's your day? My bad. And I go, I'm doing great. Now let's do this, you know? It's like, and then some don't get it and they go, good. So how much?
Yes, Carrillo,
I'm
that
like,
guy.
bro.
Fuck that guy. Excuse my
my
language.
God, man.
Fuck that guy. Sold. Oh, that person's been blocked.
I actually did block somebody recently. I did.
I blocked that person, bro.
Oh, you know which one I'm talking about? Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
We messaged about it.
Yes, you're right. We did. That's the first person I blocked, actually. Most people, I just let it go and then I just ignore them. But yeah, this guy, I had to block him. That was it. It was too much of that shit.
He did it to you. He did it to 805, and he did it to Fabian, bro.
He's probably never bought from anyone.
He has bought.
Oh, yeah.
He's bought for me. I've shipped him stuff before, bro.
Oh, shit. Send me his address. No. Damn. I should have DM'd. My bad.
Fuck. But yeah,
I had a guy.
I'll send Fabian over.
That went into my DMs. It was one of those DMs where I had to like approve it because I don't follow him, or he doesn't follow me. I don't remember what it was.
Yes, okay.
But it was similar. He's like, hey, how much? And I wrote back, I'm like, hey, it's not for sale. And instead of him just saying like, okay, or whatever, or nothing, he goes, I've seen your collection. I know you probably have 3 or 4 of those. I'm like,
that's a terrible, that's a stupid ass statement.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't have many doubles at all. Like, what are you
and
talking
if I did, what does that matter?
Now I'm entitled to sell it to you?
Exactly. Yeah, you don't need 3. What are you doing?
I should have screenshot it and put it in my story.
Seriously.
This kid, I'm not a low life.
Oh man, I've done a couple of those that went kind of bad back in the day, and I posted them. But I really don't do that much anymore. I don't screenshot and post, whether it's good or bad. I just whatever. I let it be. I send them to Bobbletalk so you can read them.
Yeah, you dick.
I know.
You dick.
Yo, can you believe it? I know, bro. I am. I thought I was the nicest guy until I jumped on with you guys.
Shit, for real.
Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, the truth comes out. Hey,
truth is
we
out.
started
Like therapy. It's like
we
therapy.
started the shows like I promise I'm not a dick. Yeah, I think I am a dick.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah, I
to feel
think
better
I am.
about yourself? Come on, Bobbletalk.
Yeah, exactly.
The therapy you needed that you didn't know.
Yeah, I feel like I should be laying down and talking to you guys.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
no, it's funny because like I see the comments like with Carrillo, Toasty, and all that. It's like it's crazy when so. And I've seen it even like with Ralphie stuff. Like Ralphie, he posts like some really nice pieces, bro. Like super nice pieces,
Yeah.
and like the I think what was it, the Sandy Koufax, the season ticket one, the rare one.
Yeah.
And
No
I
hitter,
think,
no hitter.
I think he only posted it for like 300 or 350 or whatever. And I say only because they go for 4, 5, 6 and above. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And he was getting like DMs, and people were like, "Oh, are you sure is worth that much? Are you serious? Like, you're really gonna ask for that much? Like, bro, do your research before you even ask those type of questions. Like, educate yourself a little bit."
Don't even ask. Don't even ask the question.
Well, no,
Why are you
it's okay
asking
to
the
ask,
question,
bro.
bro?
Like, look, here's the thing: is like for me, I like because I try to look at both sides, bro. I
Mhm.
try to give people the benefit of doubt, and I maybe someone doesn't know what this piece is. You know what I mean? And I don't mind
Okay.
educating someone. I don't mind sharing the information, and I don't mind sharing the knowledge to someone that may not know. But someone that does know what someone is trying to sell, and then they come off with these type of I don't know, these comments. I was like, come on, bro. Like, come on. You said, like, really? It's like you're already getting a great deal. Why even try to go a little bit lower?
Yeah.
Or just like we've said with Foco before,
Don't
if
buy.
it's expensive, don't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
If you think it's too expensive, don't buy it. It's all good.
Yeah.
There's way too many people out there to like be righteous. All kinds of webs, all kinds of groups and everything. Always people want to blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. Move on. Don't buy the damn thing. Move on, bro.
Or be patient. You might find it for $5 at the swap meet one day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never know, man. It could be I like Facebook. Just keep scrolling. I see these posts all the time too. That I kind of go, I don't know, and then just there's no need to comment, in my opinion, or unless, like you said, I didn't know anything about it and I want to know more about it. But then maybe ask that question as opposed to, I mean, you're trying to get that much for it? I mean, that just seems like a weird comment to me. If anything, ask about it if you really don't know, and get educated on the piece.
The one thing that I trip out on is like we live in such a digital world where all information is like readily accessible for the most part, like 99% of the time for certain bobbleheads or whatnot. That's more all the time. It's like,
well, he's got money now. I sent him some, so send me
yeah,
the check back.
He got receipts too.
Yeah, hit him up.
Hit him up. It's like, why not just do a simple Google search or go on eBay to see what's been sold. So that's one thing that I do tell people is like check on what's been sold for how much it's been sold, as opposed to like what the listing price is. That's the one thing that a lot of people don't do, and I don't mind educating people in that regard. Is definitely when you're looking at prices, look at what things have been sold for recently, not 5 years ago, not 10 years ago, because the prices, obviously often they change. The market's like either more or less, but for the most part, it keep the prices keep going up. It depends on what piece it is. Like what's crazy is like right now, what I've seen is like Mike Trout pieces declining, bro. Bobbleheads, a lot of Mike Trout stuff declining. Dodger like season ticket holder stuff only going up, bro. You know what I mean? So like, huh?
Well, how about Wander Franco?
Bro,
it's too young to tell. Too young to tell.
Huh?
You live under a rock.
¿Qué? ¿Cómo? Is that some type of soup?
I think it's a type of bread, actually.
Ah,
Wonder Franco bread.
Yeah, one Franco bread. Bro, that piece that you mentioned, the Kofax, that's one of those that I actually drove out because that was one of those I was trying to get for so long, and I went out by Staples. It when it was Staples at the time, and this guy had like
it's still
5 of them.
Staples, bro. No matter what, it's Staples.
I know,
dog.
right? Yeah, and the
Stop.
guy had 5 of them, and he was selling them for 70 a piece, and I had no idea. This is early on. I had no clue, and he's all, "You want to buy a couple of them, or what do you want?" And I was like, "Nah, it's just one, bro. 70, that's crazy. I just want one." And I just bought one of those. Just one, and I still have it. That's the only one I ever had. Is that one that I bought from that guy. Another time I went into a Goodwill. I used to see the Statue of Liberties. Remember those?
Yeah.
Yes, the focal ones.
Had no idea what they were. I just thought, oh, those look cool. Never bought them, bro. Never bought them. I can't even tell you what the price was, but guaranteed they were under $10.
Yeah.
I remember seeing 3 of them, dude, back in the day, and I had just started collecting.
I bought one from Ernie for a pretty, not that cheap.
Sorry.
It wasn't under 10.
No, it was
I'm
not
sure.
under 10.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What's the best thing you found at a Goodwill or one of these places?
Me?
Yeah. Do you guys ever walk into these places to look for bobbleheads or in the past?
Yeah. I haven't found any grails. I found a bunch of like regular SGAs, bro. Like, yeah, just regular SGAs for three in between $3 to $5.
So, and then that's another one for me that gets the heart pumping when you walk into one of these places and you see one of those mofos in the distance.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, you could just see the top, and you go, I wonder what it is. I got to get over there. And that's another one of those, that gets me pumped up. And the best one I got was the Vince Scully behind the desk.
Nice.
That's the best one that I found at one of these, like a Goodwill, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's $8-9 or something, whatever it was. It was perfect. Yeah.
I've been to like antique shops and I've seen a bunch of like old school knotters, but they're priced like expensive. They weren't cheap.
Yeah.
So I didn't
see
buy
those.
any.
Yeah, I see those out here. I see those out here at the antique shops for sure. But I'm not very good with those actually at all, to be honest with you. I don't know much about them, so I don't know if it's a good price or not. But there are several. I mean, I don't know if you know much about them. I could always just send you a picture, and maybe there's something you want.
Yeah, let me know. Always down, bro. Always down.
Like I said, I don't know anything about these older bobbleheads and what they're worth and all that. I just don't.
Rob knows anything and everything about knotters for the most part, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It's a tough. There's some new groups that have been developing. The prices have skyrocketed, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's very expensive right now. So I don't know. I've laid back. I'll appreciate things, but I haven't bought that stuff in a while. This is expensive, very expensive.
Yeah, they're definitely all pricey. That's for sure. And it just, like I said, I don't know. They could be a good price or maybe not. I don't know, but
yeah,
I just don't know enough about them.
Yeah, it's tough. It is, and it's hard. Like pictures are hard. You know what I mean? A lot of the stuff you have to see like in person. I mean, there's some people you can trust. You know what I mean? But those people charge a premium. And but usually if they say it's legit, it's pretty nice. But you're paying for that. You know what I mean? I guess in a way you're paying for almost authentication in a way. Right.
Yeah. I don't know much. I don't know. As far as I get messages all the time, like, hey, how much is this worth? They think I know all the prices. I don't. I say I have no idea. You check eBay or I'll even check for them sometimes. I'm like, I have a good idea on the Angels and Dodgers because that's what's down here, and I've been seeing them for years, so I have a pretty good idea on those. But that's about it. I really don't know about a lot of the other stuff,
Yeah.
All right, boys. I think
eBay. That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up if that's all right with you guys. This is a great show. I'll go on for another hour at least, but I got a little bit to do. But dude, it's good. Is it Joser or Hoser? Joser?
It's Hoser. People call me Hoser. Yeah.
I just used to Jose. So, but
Hoser. Some call me Joser. He calls me Joser. A couple do, but mostly Joser.
All right, dude. I just want to make sure I say it right because I get corrected every
All
once in a
good.
while.
Yeah,
I
no
appreciate
worries,
it.
man. All good.
Dude, I want to thank you. You helped me recently with the cactus. I saw it in one of your raffles, and I approached you off of that. That wasn't me just trying to hit you up out of nowhere. At least it was something you were offering in a raffle and stuff like that. So I felt that was pretty of a fair type of thing. But dude,
yeah, of course.
Dude, I honestly much respect for you, dude. You know, you're a complete asshole, but I think you're hella cool.
I know that. I know that now. Yeah.
He's not an asshole, bro.
Oh, you're
He's
a dick. You're
He's
a
a
dick.
dick.
My bad.
Yeah,
I
bro.
missed
Yeah.
my bad.
Next time I come on, I'm gonna be bald and full of tats, bro. You'll see.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
The excellent show tonight, dude. I thank you so much, man.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Out of my comfort zone and struggled with it a little bit, but thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I really do, man.
Yeah, and thank you everyone who tapped in tonight. Thank you guys who stayed on this late with us. You know, typically we do run for an hour. I think we can go another 2, 3, 4 hours with Joser. But yeah, thank you guys for definitely hanging on and hanging out with us for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it, everybody. All right, guys. Well, next week we'll figure out what to do for next week. And thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you, Joser.
Go Dodgers. Go Rams.
There we go. Have a good one, guys.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.